Hello and welcome to the Watering Hole. Thanks for checking out this clip. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that'll make the baby Jesus cry, and I know how much you guys love making the baby Jesus cry. A Haitian group in Springfield, Ohio is filing criminal charges against Trump and Vance.
A Haitian group deciding that it needs to just sue Trump and Vance is wonderful.
It is. It really is. So the leader of a nonprofit representing the Haitian community of Springfield, Ohio, filed criminal charges Tuesday against former President Donald Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, over the chaos and threats experienced by the city since Trump first spread false claims about legal immigrants there during a presidential debate. Sorry, I almost automatically flipped the legal to illegal. They say, but yeah, no, they're there legally. Trump spread lies about him that were started by J.D. Vance.
Remember, if he needs to tell lies in order to have people pay attention to him, then that's what he's going to do. That's what he said anyway. And why would J.D. Vance lie? Oh.
Yeah. So, fun thing about the Haitians in Springfield is when you actually look into it, they were recruited there because Springfield had a bunch of manufacturing jobs open up and none of the locals were applying. They had a worker shortage. So the companies that were having all these job openings that they couldn't fill literally reached out to them to say, hey, I will hire you. Come here and work for me.
Yeah, that's that. And you know, what's funny. So one of the politicians that are actually in Springfield, who is a Republican, had to specifically say, yeah, no, the businesses love having them here. We brought in a bunch of tourism. We didn't have the hands to take care of everything. These people came in and they took all those jobs. And now things are hunky-dory.
Yeah. So yeah, they not only are they there legally, but they were invited there by the companies that couldn't fill jobs with locals. So like, when you hear about the illegal immigrants taking our jobs, it's like, no, there were too many jobs and nobody was filling them, so they asked for more people to go. And what's crazy though is like all the same people complaining about immigrants taking our jobs are the same ones who will post infographics about how the birth rate is declining as though that's a bad thing, and they'll fearmonger about that and be like, okay, well, you're saying here that we need more people, and you're saying here that we can't have more people. Which is it? I know what it is. It's the racism. It's those people's skin is the wrong color. I know that that's what underlies it, but like, how do they justify it?
Very carefully?
Not very carefully. They're not good at it. They're not good at being careful with this shit.
No, they're not. But, you know, you can't get that mad at them. Their brains no worky too good. That's not their fault.
Yeah. We have a tweet about that later on.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it. It's been making the rounds. Elon commented on it.
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
So yeah, they've been charged with disrupting public services, making false alarms, telecommunications harassment, aggravated menacing, and complicity. The filings asked the Clark County Municipal Court to affirm that there is probable cause to either refer the case for further investigation or to issue arrest warrants against Trump and Vance. So yeah, I think this is the quickest that anyone that Trump has brought into his circle has ended up being charged with a crime. At least that we know of.
He's very, very... It's usually like a few months at least, right?
Well, it's been a few months. It's usually like a year or two.
And then maybe it's not that different than, you know, every other time this has happened.
You know, Trump's just going to throw Vance right under the bus for this one.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
100%. There's no chance that he takes any of the blame for this. It's just going to be like, yeah, no, JD is someone that I trusted, and so I thought that if he said it, it was verified, so I was just repeating what he told me.
The man on the TV told me. Well, I don't know if it's true or not.
My God. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know if it's true.
But I saw it on the TV. The person on the TV said so.
I'm 70 years old. It's not my fault.
That was really a thing that a presidential candidate said during a debate. No, it's true because the man on the TV said it. Like, come on.
The man on the TV told me to.
What the fuck kind of people are running the simulation?
I'll have you know, I've been told by the smartest people that the simulation is working as intended. Okay? Okay.
Anyway, back to Trump getting charged with more criminal charges, and Vance. It says their persistence and relentlessness, even in the face of the governor and the mayor saying this is false, that shows intent, Chandra said. It's knowing, willful flouting of criminal law.
Okay.
So then they get into more than 30 bomb threats were directed at state and local government buildings and schools, prompting closures, the assignment of additional law enforcement protection and security cameras. Some of the city's Haitian residents have also said they feared for their safety as public vitriol grew, and Mayor Rob Roux has received death threats. So, yeah. Trump and Vance bringing negative attention to this community has had negative consequences. Who'd have thunk it?
Perish the thought. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then they go on to say if it were anyone else other than Trump and Vance who had done what they've done, wreak havoc on Springfield, resulting in bomb threats, evacuated and closed government buildings and schools, threats to the mayor and his family, they would have been arrested by now. Yup. And so...
But because they're Trump and Vance politicians...
Yeah, well, Chandra's saying they are not above the law. I mean, they shouldn't be above the law.
They shouldn't be above the law, but they get to operate as if they are.
Yeah. Well, they think they can. Hopefully this will stop them.
Ideally. Can only hope.
Okay. Chandra said the U.S. Supreme Court's July ruling granting ex-presidents broad immunity from criminal prosecution does not apply in this case because Trump is currently a private citizen and Vance did not amplify the rumors that members of Springfield's 15,000-member Haitian community were eating people's pets in his capacity as a senator. Lying about immigrants is not official senatorial duty.
It's not an official act. That's so they're basically just accepting that, hey, we have to play the stupid game. Because it's Trump and Vance. But here's how we're going to play the stupid game.
Yeah, they're throwing legal shade. I kind of love it.
Yeah, it works.
I mean, yeah. And then they get into the specifics of the claims. So the made false alarms is by knowingly causing alarm in the Springfield community by continuing to repeat lies that state and local officials have said were false. Committed telecommunications harassment by spreading claims they know to be false during the presidential debate, campaign rallies, nationally televised interviews, and social media. So yeah.
They were eating the dogs.
So to go back into a thing that we talked about in our last stream about Vance being like, oh, the bomb threats were all hoaxes. There were no actual bombs. It was all like people were even calling the bomb threats in from different countries. So it's not like they were actual people going to plant bombs. So like, yeah, it's not our fault. We don't need to apologize for that. Okay, guess what? If you hadn't started the rumors in the first place, none of the bomb threats would have happened. And when there's a bomb threat, it has to be taken seriously, whether it's a hoax or not. Until it is determined to be a hoax, you have to treat it as a real threat. So the effect is the same. Like, if you didn't say they were eating the pets, none of the bomb threats would have happened. So yeah, it's your goddamn fault. And he's acting as though, like, the media needs to apologize to him for spreading the bomb threat thing because all the bomb threats were a hoax. Like, no, that's not the way it works. You caused the bomb threats, and they need to take them seriously. So fuck off.
Does he think that if a bomb threat doesn't go through, it's a hoax? Because that means an explosion didn't happen, but a bomb threat did still happen.
The bomb threat still happened. There just were no bombs.
Most bomb threats don't have bombs. That doesn't mean you treat it like there are no bombs.
Yeah. They committed aggravated menacing by knowingly making intimidating statements with the intent to abuse, threaten, or harass recipients, including Trump's threat to deport immigrants who are here legally to Venezuela, a land they have never known. I like that they added that in there. Because, like, clearly that specific thing, Trump's just going to be, well, I mean, I don't know if he's capable of admitting when he makes a mistake, but, like, that was clearly him just misspeaking because he doesn't differentiate between the different countries that the brown people come from. It's just all one thing to him. And he's been saying Venezuela for so long that that's just what he said.
Venezuela. It's Venezuela.
God damn it.
Welcome to Venezuela.
Vuvuzela stand is in South Africa, Cyrus. Everybody knows that. Come on. Like, I know that, like, that should be his legal defense, was that I just misspoke. Whether or not that actually is, doesn't matter. Like, that would be an adequate legal defense there, because, like, yeah, he did just misspeak. It was a hilarious misspeaking that shows his lack of knowledge of what he's even talking about.
Everybody thought my misspeak was hilarious.
But yeah, like that particular aspect of it won't hold water in court and shouldn't hold water in court, but like the rest of it should. But this does also bring to mind the clip. Did you see where JD Vance was being like, "Oh, these people from Haitian."
Mm-hmm.
Just like, they're so fucking stupid. They're so fucking stupid. I just don't get it.
It's
why would anyone
really
vote for these guys? They're so stupid.
Because the people who are voting for them are even dumber.
We have a tweet for that, Cyrus.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. I told you about. It's the same tweet I told you about earlier.
Well, I didn't know it was the same tweet. Fuck.
Should we really fuck with my editor and cut to that tweet now and then go back to the news? No, we won't. No. I'm not going to be mean. Committed aggravated menacing by knowingly causing others to falsely believe that members of Springfield's Haitian community would cause serious physical harm to the person or property of others in Springfield. Yep, they did that. That is the thing that they objectively did. And they violated the prohibition against complicity by conspiring with one another and spreading vicious lies that caused innocent parties to be parties to their various crimes. So yeah, they admitted on national TV that they knew that what they were saying. Well, Vance admitted on national TV that he knew what he was saying was a lie. And also there was one of Vance's aides actually came out and was like, yeah, no, we fact checked it before he started spreading it, and we told him that there was no evidence for it.
And he just said, fuck it, we're do it live.
Yeah. So,
he's such a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit. So, like,
God, he's such a piece of shit.
Trump may have actually believed it, but Vance knew for sure that it was false when he started spreading it.